Today is my last day at WeWork after more than 4 years, so it's story time.
And my heart is full of pain. I'm 1,000 miles away from home, just waiting for a train.
WeWork is a shared space serviced offices company founded in 2010 by Israeli entrepreneur Adam Newman and American architect Miguel McKelvey. Throughout next few years, company hyper-grew and made revolution on real estate markets worldwide. In 2019, attempted to go public with valuation over $47 billion and failed. Stakeholders kicked out founder and CEO Adam Newman. In 2022, Apple TV released TV series called We Crushed. First time I discovered WeWork back in 2016, and it changed my life completely. I was living in Israel back then, working at local online TV channel when recruiter of Russian company approached me on LinkedIn, inviting to lead their co-working business. It became possible because of my failed business attempt, one of the first co-working spaces in Moscow back in 2012. So my first task was to spy for two biggest office sharing companies, to pick the best practices and build a copy of best model. That's how I got here, WeWork Sarona. I felt in love immediately with its design and vibe. So I started copying WeWork business model and most importantly its amazing culture. Hi. I did attend various events. One of such gatherings was Adam Newman's appearance. I should say I met him numerous of times. He even recognized me, weird Russian guy wearing kippah. He was awesome leader, such a vibrant, energized person. Jared Leto did a great job in series, copying the voice, gestures and even Israeli accent.
I may be.
But sadly the series are implausible and just a caricature. He built actually a great company, and also he was keeping Shabbat. In 2017 I went to summer camp, huge outdoor event nearby London. Tent, Shabbat, kosher food and my favorite music band on the stage. That's where I met Sharon Beaton, who had Israeli branch of WeWork in 2022. And he advised me to visit London HQ and meet Eugen Miropolsky, who was leading EMEA region back then. In 2018, I found out that WeWork is planning to launch in Russia. So I contacted my new friend from London HQ and he introduced me to Misha Konoplev, General Manager of Central and Eastern Europe and Russia. Misha impressed me as a person from whom you can learn a lot, and so it turned out. Till this day I consider him as my mentor. I got hired to WeWork as community manager and soon I introduced Misha to Andrei Zhamkin, who subsequently had our territory. I did my training in London and I have worked on opening new building Hammersmith Brook Green, where new headquarters has been located. Then I spent 3 months in Haifa working on opening the first building. Another summer camp following with stands, bonfires, Shabbat songs. First deal at WeWork Russia. All Company Summit in Los Angeles, where the company rent out for us entire Universal Studios park and invited Red Hot Chili Peppers to perform. And finally it started, my Russian WeWork journey, team building, first building launch, co-founder Miguel McKelvey visit to Moscow and local territory summit with the best venues, clubs and karaoke. 2 more buildings launch and my promotion to the role of community director. But at this point honeymoon has come to an end and the crisis began. At first the company has cancelled the IPO and the founder has been expelled. Troubles at management in internal processes has begun. This is what the famous TV series was filmed about, as well as many documentaries. I even caught a glimpse of my face in one of them. We went to Warsaw for a regional meeting of managers and this was the last business trip. And then pandemic crisis followed, with completely empty spaces. I became the area director for Russia, invented the approach to members during crisis that was accepted globally as a standard. I have met new CEO of the company Sandeep Mathrani and initiated another global project, Community Congress, another internal crisis, and at the end, the war. During all of these challenges, we were managing the high quality of service and our members were always satisfied. We call it Extra Mile. Because of the perfect team which we succeeded to assemble at Russian WeWork, our market got in the list of top 3 global performing markets with full occupancy and NPS rate above 65.
But the reason why I've always loved WeWork so much is because of its culture and freedom of expression. I always had the opportunity to do additional projects, and I did.
Whether it's producing and shooting of regional video, awesome events management, optimization of business processes, or swag production.
By the way, this t-shirt, one of the first pieces of swag I got back in 2017 during summer camp.
Swag was always my favorite part. During my time at WeWork, I created and implemented many designs. Whether it was localization of the brand, could be really topical at the moment, or original designs. But my very favorite one, this, already out of date. By the way, after I left the company I created the last piece. I was frequently asked, what do I do in WeWork? I was always doing business, operations, team building, culture and management, but the main thing is I was always doing what I love. I left the company of a dream because I compelled to leave the country, but I believe that exactly such businesses make better not only the city and the country, but the entire world.
The experience I got at WeWork is priceless. The people who I met here are real treasures, and I thank everyone who shared this amazing path with me. And now it's time to move on. Where to? I don't know yet, but I invite you to this new amazing adventure with me. Yalla!